Good afternoon once again, and welcome to the 2020 Gold Star Excellence in Concrete Award Program. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Art Thompson, Executive Director of the North Dakota Concrete Council, and I'm pleased to host our annual awards program recognition ceremony today. For the first time in our association's history, we are unable to gather in person to recognize our industry partners who demonstrate a commitment to concrete. This year, we offer our virtual recognition to the promoters, designers, owners, suppliers, contractors, and all who had a hand in earning our association's highest honor. Before we highlight the awards, there are a few other items to cover. First, we would like to recognize our sponsors whose donations help to make this virtual event possible. At our platinum level is Aggregate Industries, Ashgrove Cement, Bartlett & West, Boral Resources, Brett Admixtures, Contech, Dickinson Ready Mix, GCC, Lafarge Wholesome, Lehigh Hanson, JMac Resources, Master Builders Solutions, Souris Valley Ready Mix, and Strata Corporation. At the gold level, GCP Applied Technologies, Great River Energy, Mapei, McCody, McNeilis Companies, Northern Improvement Company, Paris Contracting, RDO Equipment, and Terracon. We also received in-kind donations from Houston Engineering, KLJ, and Mountain Plains. The following entities provided door prizes for workshop attendees. Traditionally, we sell raffle tickets at our in-person events with the proceeds benefiting our scholarship program. This year, please note a portion of your registration fees will be distributed into that fund. Thank you, Ashgrove Cement, Lafarge Wholesome, Boral Resources, GCC, Lehigh, and the North Dakota Ready Mix and Concrete Products Board of Directors. All attendees over the past 2 days have had their names entered into our prize drawings. Winners will be chosen at random and notified in the coming days. Good luck to all of you. As you may be aware, the North Dakota Concrete Council is the governing board, which consists of the North Dakota Ready Mix and Concrete Products Association and the North Dakota chapter of the American Concrete Pavement Association. Our mission is to promote the effective use of concrete through research, education, and promotion of concrete and its technologies. The Concrete Council is chaired by Greg McCormick, president of Northern Improvement Company. Greg recently ended his term as the 2020 chairman of the American Concrete Pavement Association's National Board of Directors. Congratulations, Greg, on this accomplishment, and thank you for all you do for the concrete industry. The North Dakota Ready Mix and Concrete Products Association is overseen by a board of directors who serve 4-year terms. For 2020, the board president was Casey Shriak, general manager of Concrete Mobile in Minot. For 2021, the board president-elect is Greg Johnson, senior engineer at Terracon Consultants in Fargo. Casey and Greg join us now. Casey?
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. 2020 has been one for the books. COVID-19, endless Zoom meetings, negative oil prices, elections, and let's not forget about the Tiger King. Needless to say, it's been an interesting year. But first off, I'd like to thank all the board members for volunteering their time to help grow the association. We've had to adapt to changes in our environment while still finding ways to promote the use of concrete. And we're lucky enough to be in an industry that allowed us to continue building and improving our infrastructure throughout the pandemic. But as we move forward, the need for resilient, sustainable, and green projects will be more important than ever. Together, we've been working hard towards safer building codes with the Build with Strength campaign. Our executive director, Art Thompson, has already been doing a great job at promoting this, as well as the Pave Ahead program that provides free design assistance through the NRM&CPA. But overall, it's been a fun year. It's been a great experience, and I'm happy to be a part of this association. We appreciate all of you that have supported us throughout the years, and hopefully we can get back to normal this year. When I first started attending seminars and events provided by the association, I quickly learned that it was a great value to anyone that wanted to be a part of it. It has provided many of us with valuable education and networking opportunities. If anyone has a question about concrete, then I can personally guarantee that someone in this association has the answer for you, or will find out for you. And I'm pretty sure that our newly elected president probably has the answer. For those of you who don't know, he's practically a concrete wizard and has already done so much for the association. With that being said, please give a warm welcome to the newly elected president of the North Dakota Ready Mix and Concrete Products Association, Greg Johnson.
Thank you, Casey. It's been an honor working with you as our president here this last year, and I just hope that I can do as good a job as you've done this last year. It's certainly been an interesting year. We have a great association here, lots of interesting stuff going on. Concrete's been around for thousands of years, and you'd think we would still be doing innovation with concrete, but we still are, and that's the exciting part of this industry, is we're able to do stuff that we never thought possible 10, 20 years ago even. And, the fascination of the concrete industry and the construction industry, it really hit home with me this last summer when I took my son out to the diversion inlet structure in Fargo. It was a Sunday afternoon. We had to take a look at some temperatures for mass concrete that we were monitoring. And as we were walking into the site, I explained to him, what the project was for and what it would do and what we were doing and that kind of stuff. And as I was downloading some of the data, I looked over and, him just being there wasn't good enough. He pulled the cell phone out of his pocket and started taking pictures. It's just that interesting of an industry, and that's what drew me into it back in 1988 when I ran my first slump test. I've been in it since then because it is just so fascinating. Every day is a different day, every week's a different week. Now this year we have a whole bunch of different challenges with the COVID stuff, and hopefully, we can just keep our economy going and keep everybody working so that we're able to keep producing concrete and making innovations and providing for our communities. That's one of the things I really love about this association too. It's not just about selling another yard of concrete or promoting that another yard of concrete. It's about promoting the success of our communities, the safety of our communities, the build with strength, The biggest thing I think of in concrete safety is I go back to after Hurricane Katrina, and they have that one picture of a house, and there's one house standing there and nothing but leveled ground all around it. And why? Because that's a concrete house that survived Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, it was pretty well gutted, but at least you have something to come back to. I look forward to being your president this next year. It'll be a great honor to help serve you guys with this association. We're going to continue to provide you guys resources, provide educational programs to owners, developers, contractors, engineers, technicians, design professionals, to help work with concrete in the built product. One of the greatest things about concrete is it lasts a long time, and we just poured a building over in Medina where it was rock and mortar. Things go back a long time, and it's still performing. It's holding that school up, so it's there for the long haul. I'm only here for a year, so. Again, thank you for the honor of being your president this year, and hopefully all of you get to participate in association stuff. We're here for you. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see the association do, please let myself know or any of the other board members. We want you to be a part of the association, not just a member. We want you involved. We're here for you. We're here with you. Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll have a good 2021. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Casey, for your leadership. It's been a pleasure working with you this year. And Greg, we look forward to working with you in 2021. We also would like to recognize our 2021 board members. Greg Johnson, President. Mason Young, Vice President. Casey Shriak, Past President. Directors, Vince Frost, John Grassel, Bob Horub, John Jund, Ben O'Lean, and Sue Stewart. The full NDRM&CPA Board of Directors and its slate of officers will be featured in our February 2021 e-newsletter. The first awards we would like to announce today are the recipients of the 2021 NDRM&CPA Scholarship Program. Applicants must be juniors, seniors, or graduate students in civil engineering, construction management, architecture, or landscape architecture. They are awarded points on work or internship experience, grade point average, campus activities, industry involvement, and a 4-part written essay. The scholarship committee, chaired by Dan DeShatis of Bread Admixtures, Casey Shriak of Concrete Mobile, Ben O'Lean of Dickinson Ready Mix, and I reviewed all applications and are proud to present the 3 winners. These students have shown a commitment to educational excellence and the recognition of the importance of concrete in their professional future. Each scholarship recipient will receive $2,000 to use toward their continuing education. This is up from $1,500 given in previous years, thanks to an increase approved this fall by our board of directors. The first recipient is Tyler Berg of West Fargo. Tyler is a 3rd-year civil engineering student at North Dakota State University. Berg has spent the past 3 summers working for Terracon Consultants. He also has worked for Strata Corporation. Berg knows his future will be in either transportation or materials-related fields. Berg wrote on his application, "Most people just think that concrete is concrete and it's always made the same way, but a lot more goes on behind the scenes than many realize, and that is why the industry is so interesting to me." Congratulations, Tyler. The next recipient is Cameron Dahlin, a junior civil engineering major at NDSU. During the summer of 2020, Dahlin interned for SRF Consulting Group of Fargo as a construction inspection intern. He is president of NDSU Engineers Without Borders. The Fargo chapter has completed projects in Guatemala villages to improve basic human needs. In his application, Dahlin wrote about his summer internship and said, "I have definitely gained an appreciation for not only concrete itself, but all of the jobs and employees that the industry supports." Congratulations, Cameron. Our final recipient is Samuel Larson, a senior civil engineering major at the University of North Dakota. Larson has interned at Otter Tail County Highway Department in Fergus Falls, Minnesota, and at Ackerman Estevold in Minot. He is involved in many activities on the UND campus, including being a peer mentor, treasurer of the student chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineers, a civil engineering lab assistant, and a student ambassador for the College of Engineering and Mines. Upon graduation, Larson intends to work in land development or in a municipal engineering role. The idea of bettering someone else's quality of life or improvement of communities is one of the most important reasons I have chosen the civil engineering path, Larson wrote. I believe the use of an effective material like concrete will play an important part in my future because it is versatile and a long-lasting option for communities. Congratulations, Sam. With the 2021 scholarship awards, the program has given out $111,000 to 91 students since its inception in 1993. Well, and now that I've made you wait long enough, let's take a look at the award-winning projects constructed in North Dakota over the past 18 months. As we were preparing for this year's award program, I was alerted by our resident historian, Scott O'Lean, president and general manager of Dickinson Ready Mix, that this year marks the 40th anniversary of our Gold Star Excellence in Concrete Awards. When the award program was began in 1981, according to Scott, there were only 3 categories and plaques were only given to the project owner and the project's contractor, meaning the ready mix producer did not even receive one. I guess that changed in 1982. In fact, a lot has changed over the years, and we have expanded our awards program and its criteria accordingly. For 2020, 19 projects from across the state were submitted for consideration. An independent judging panel was selected to review all applications and to narrow down the winning entries. Thank you to all who have submitted applications. The competition this year, like every year among the projects nominated, made for lively debates among our judging panel. These projects demonstrate the advantages of concrete: safety, resiliency, durability, environmental stewardship, and aesthetics, to name a few. Now, let's look at these stellar projects. In the Airfield category, the winner is Williston Basin International Airport, the XWA terminal located in Williston, North Dakota. The project owner is the City of Williston, the design firms Altag and J.E. Dunn, contractor Wynn Construction and Doyle Hughes Construction, the concrete supplier Strata Corporation. The Siouxland Field International Airport has been part of the Williston community for nearly 70 years. During that time, a lot had changed in aviation. Commercial air service activity grew from fewer than 6,000 passengers in 2005 to more than 100,000 passengers in 2015. Security needs became greatly different post 9/11. Safety standards for aircraft operations also evolved. All of these changes led to the construction of the new Williston Basin International Airport, located just north of the city, which was designed to meet the needs of today's and tomorrow's passengers and aircrafts. One of the project's highlights was the construction of the Williston Basin International Airport Terminal. The XWA Terminal project consisted of 11,200 cubic yards of concrete placed over 2 years by 2 contractors. Concrete was used for this project because of its durability, strength, and sustainability. Most of the concrete was used in foundations, retaining walls, and the basement luggage handling facility. The balance of concrete was placed as concrete on deck for the upper stories, as well as exterior paving. In total, 10 unique mix designs were utilized in the construction of this state-of-the-art, secure, and aesthetic structure. Partnering with the State of North Dakota and the Federal Aviation Administration, the City of Williston now has an airport that is flexible, sized appropriately, and efficient to serve the air traffic needs of the city and region well into the future. Accepting the award on behalf of the project is Rob Richter from Strata Corporation.
On behalf of Strata Corporation, I'd like to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for choosing the XWA Terminal project as an outstanding project for 2020. It's great to be part of such an important project for the city of Williston and the Bakken region. Working together with Doyle Hughes Construction and Wynn Construction, the terminal construction went very smoothly.
Thank you, Rob, and well deserved. If you haven't had the chance to check out this project, be sure to do so. The facility is well designed and a statement piece for anyone traveling into and out of western North Dakota. In the bridge water feature category, the winner is the Long X Bridge replacement located in western North Dakota on US Highway 85. The project owner is the North Dakota Department of Transportation, the design firm AECON. The contractors, Ames Construction and Malcolm Drilling. The concrete supplier, Strata Corporation. Highway 85 is a main traffic route for the energy, agriculture, and tourism industries in western North Dakota. Due to increasing traffic volumes and rising repair costs of a 60-year-old truss-style bridge along the route, the North Dakota Department of Transportation decided it was time to replace the bridge. This project, located in the north unit of the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, included a complete bridge replacement, highway construction, and the addition of a wildlife crossing built under Highway 85 just south of the bridge. The new bridge is a concrete girder bridge and has 4 12-foot driving lanes with a median in the center. The new bridge will accommodate larger, wider truck loads than were previously capable on the old bridge. The state of North Dakota invested $37.4 million to transform the Long X Bridge into a safe and accessible passageway, said NDDOT Director Bill Panos. U.S. Highway 85 and this bridge are essential to the transportation movement in western North Dakota. Construction of the bridge took more than 8,000 cubic yards of concrete and just over 1 year to complete. Accepting the award on behalf of the project, once again, here is Rob Richter from Strata.
I'd like to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for choosing the Long X Bridge as an outstanding project for 2020. It was an interesting project to be a part of, from the large diameter drilled shafts requiring 250 yards each with a minimum slump of 8 inches maintained for 6 hours, to the decorative piers, to the three large deck pours. The project posed a few challenges, but working together with Ames and AECON, we were able to complete this vital piece of infrastructure on time.
Approximately 4,200 vehicles travel daily over the bridge, which is located about 15 miles south of Watford City. It's not too often you see tower cranes working on projects in North Dakota, where we tend to build out, not up. But our next award-winning project needed not one, but two 320-foot tower cranes to aid in construction. This project definitely changed the skyline of downtown Fargo. Our 2020 commercial category project winner is Block 9. The owners of the project are Block 9 partners. The design and engineering firm was SOM, the contractor McGow, the concrete supplier Aggregate Industries, other contributors Seco, Sowells, and Braun Intertech. Block 9 consists of an 18-story, 230-foot tall mixed-use building, 8-story parking garage, and plaza. The building itself is nearly 284,000 square feet, consisting of one level of parking below grade. Levels 1 through 5 are the new corporate headquarters for the RDO Offutt companies and the main lobby, restaurant, and ballroom for the 4-star Jasper Hotel. Levels 6 through 8 are leasable office space. Levels 9 through 14 contain 126 hotel rooms. 6 condos will be built on levels 15 through 17, and floor 18 is the mechanical penthouse. The building is a combination of structural concrete and structural steel. The exterior is a mixture of precast concrete elements and glazing. The building sits on 285 18-inch auger cast pile drilled 95 feet below grade. The superstructure of the taller tower is all concrete. The adjacent parking ramp is an 8-story, 350-stall precast concrete structure. To tell us more about the project and to accept the award, here is Bruce Johnson from Aggregate Industries.
Thank you, Art. I hope this finds everybody healthy and well here for the new year. I'm looking forward to 2021. As everybody knows, 2020 was quite a challenging year for everybody. And with that being said, on behalf of McGough, the general contractor for the Block 9 project, SOM, the design firm for the project, Seco, a subcontractor, and Sowells, a subcontractor, and Aggregate Industries, I would like to thank the Ready Mix Association for picking this award, and we're very greatly honored to accept the award. Thank you. Construction of the building started in the September of 2018, with construction wrapping up December of 2020. Concrete placement started in October of 18 and continued nonstop until November 14th of 2019, when the building topped out. Exceptional cold weather concrete practice had to be put in place to support the winter concrete construction in 2019. To ensure that ACI 306R temperatures were maintained, McGough tracked temperatures 24 hours a day during the heart of the winter by utilizing thermal couplers placed by the testing agency. A 7-day work week was maintained for the majority of the concrete work done in 2019, during which an average of 12-day cycle per floor were achieved. Construction was aided by 2 Liebherr 316 tower cranes, which stood at 320 feet. Above level 4, the concrete was pumped up to a 38-meter self-climbing placing boom. Due to the schedule and logistics of the project, no space was left for laydown. The project utilized just-in-time deliveries and off-site storage to meet these challenges. In total, over 73,000 man-hours were used for the cast-in-place concrete for the building. Thank you.
And that's quite an impressive structure. Congratulations to all involved with the Block 9 project. I hope, as you can see so far, it takes a lot to win a Gold Star Award. The projects must rise above the ordinary, and competition each year is very tough. That's what makes our next winner so unique. For the 3rd consecutive year, the Decorative Concrete Gold Star Award is being given to Kaufman Construction. The award-winning project is the Voss Residence located in Castleton. The project owners are Tanya and Nick Voss, the contractor Kaufman Construction, the concrete supplier Aggregate Industries. Kaufman Construction had done prior work for the Vosses, so when they had a new home built, they reached out to Brian for help and ideas on their outdoor living area. Kaufman then turned a hand-sketched drawing into their reality. Here to tell us more about all the work that went into this project and to accept the award, please welcome again Bruce Johnson from Aggregate Industries.
Again, on behalf of Aggregate Industries, Kaufman Construction, I'd like to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for choosing this award. It's a real unique home project that Kaufman had put a lot of time and energy into, and it turned out pretty neat. The final project is a 1,000 square foot sand finish pool deck, a 1,500 square foot stamped concrete patio, fire pit, and a concrete seat wall, and also an outdoor kitchen. The customers wanted everything to be made out of concrete and not landscaping blocks. The first part of the project was completed around the pool, incorporating a non-slip yet decorative surface. Kaufman chose to go with a colored and exposed aggregate sand finish with different color bands in the concrete. This provided functionality, durability, and decorative look to the pool area. The second portion of the project was the fire pit, seat wall, and decorative columns. This look was achieved by using Butterfield ledgestone form liners along with multiple different colors of stains and dyes and color hardeners. The next step was the 1,500 square foot patio area. It's the outdoor living space. The customers wanted some different stamping patterns and colors used to differentiate the areas. This portion was done in 4 different pours, utilizing 3 different patterns and multiple colors. The final part of this project was the outdoor kitchen area. 10 cubic yards of concrete were used to produce an amazing bar and kitchen. Every aspect of the bar is cast in place, with decorative concrete. Form liners were used to create the brick look, and the countertops were cast in place. All this was done using integrally colored concrete, and this portion took 4 different pours. All the vertical concrete stones were hand colored using various stains and dyes. Benefits of using concrete: the customers actually came to Kaufman's and wanted a product that would last longer than landscape blocks and paver stones with little maintenance. So the use of the concrete provides them with a peace of mind that they will have many years of low maintenance and very low likelihood of deterioration of the concrete versus blocks and pavers. Again, thank you for the award.
Now, I've had the privilege of getting to know Brian over the years and as he's accepted these awards, and I can say that he is very competitive when it comes to this category, and I would bet he's already thinking about what he can do to elevate himself to try for a 4-peat. Congratulations once again. Our next award is in the education category, and the project selected is the St. Mary's Central School in Bismarck. The project owners, Light of Christ Schools, the design firm ASTRM Minneapolis, CW Structural, the contractor Northwest Contracting, the concrete supplier was Strata Corporation. In 1878, the first St. Mary's Academy in Bismarck, Dakota Territory was created. The St. Mary's Academy first offered high school classes in 1916. The first all-high school campus was built in 1951 and received additions in 1989 and 1997. However, with a growing city and no room to expand, a new, much larger facility was needed. The state-of-the-art St. Mary's Central High School was created and wowed the public with its elegance and professionalism. The 150,000 square foot facility features 4 centers: the St. Thomas Aquinas Academic Center, an athletic center, the Myron Atkinson and T. Clem Casey Fine Arts Center, and Our Lady of Victory Chapel. The school has an open design that brings a collegiate feel. It was designed for a rising attendance capacity of 525 students, with currently 355 students enrolled. The school features exceptional finishes on everything, including its concrete. More than 6,000 cubic yards of concrete were placed as part of the project. Accepting the award on behalf of the project team, here's Clint Phelan from Strata Corporation.
Well, we want to thank the association for this award. This project created a new landmark. We always appreciate working with Northwest Contracting, and we thank them for allowing us to work with them on this project. Tom, Eric, Greg, and Raylan are always a pleasure to work with, as well as the rest of their crew. Northwest is truly a leader in the construction industry, and they have been very eager to embrace all the new innovations and advancements that have been provided to the industry, which sometimes is a tough sell to others. So we always appreciate that. Also want to thank Chris Wentz with CW Structural. We're fortunate to have a company like CW right in our community and appreciate their guidance. And in closing, we would like to congratulate the Light of Christ Catholic Schools on an absolutely, truly magnificent new St. Mary's High campus. Thank you.
Thank you, Clint. The students and staff now have a place to call their own and can definitely be proud to represent. Congratulations once again to all involved with the St. Mary's Central School. Our 2020 Governmental Category Award-winning project is a unique and perhaps first in the state example of a public-private partnership between the City of West Fargo and Epic Companies. The project we are recognizing is the Lights in West Fargo. The project owner, the City of West Fargo and Epic Companies. The design firm Icon Architecture Group, the engineering firm Higher Engineering, contractors were Quality Concrete and Gertz Construction Services. The concrete supplier, Coast Materials, with contributors Mapei Admixtures, Central Plains Sugar Creek Cement, and Terracon. The goal of the Lights was to create a type of neighborhood that would generate activity with public amenities. The complex was designed with something for everyone to enjoy, while also creating a tax base to assist with funding the city, school district, parks and recreation, and Cass County through property and other taxable activities. After 4 years of discussion and planning, this area was officially defined as an entertainment district in February 2020. Having this designation enables the area to include additional amenities as well as house community events, to sponsor retail, office, recreation, entertainment, and living space areas. All of the concrete infrastructure, roads, and amenities were placed by Quality Concrete and produced by Coast Materials, encompassing over 5,000 cubic yards. Accepting the award on behalf of the project is Dave Grausam of Coast Materials.
Thanks to the committee for recognizing the works at the Lights Project in West Fargo. The Lights Project is a continuing effort in the Fargo area to create and redefine in the housing, entertainment, office space, and retail sectors. When the City of West Fargo Planning and Zoning Department designated the area to be in the entertainment district, it was said to be the first of its kind in the state of North Dakota. The outdoor facility has already produced several events, and the skating rink has been enjoyed by many area teams along with many area people. Winning this award could not be possible without the efforts of Quality Concrete, who placed over 5,000 cubic yards of concrete, which included the full range of mixes from footings and walls to the colored concrete in the 2 large circular sections that highlight the outdoor area. Also to be recognized is the engineering team at the City of West Fargo, and the group at Enclave Companies for their collaboration to get the project to the community of West Fargo. Thanks again for the recognition, and look forward to building and sustaining concrete in the upcoming year. Thanks again.
Thank you, Dave. To learn more about the project and to view a calendar of upcoming events, visit thelightswf.com. That's thelightswf.com. Outdoor recreational activities and trails are becoming a more and more important component to a vibrant community. The planning and forward thinking that goes into the design and construction of trail systems is why our association honors projects in the multi-use path category. This year's award-winning project is the West I-94 Business Loop pedestrian bridge located in Dickinson. The project owner is the North Dakota Department of Transportation, the engineering firm Civil Science, the prime contractor Industrial Builders, the subcontractor Wind Construction, and the concrete supplier Dickinson Ready Mix. Before construction of the West I-94 Business Loop pedestrian bridge, there was not a safe way for pedestrians to cross I-94 unless they chose an alternate route more than a mile away. The construction of the new pedestrian bridge completes the connection between the existing shared-use path to the north and south of I-94, giving residents the opportunity for a brisk walk, jog, or bike ride on over 9 miles of trails around the perimeter of Dickinson. The project consisted of constructing a 10-foot wide shared-use path, nearly 2,500 feet in length, and a 2-span pre-stressed concrete I-beam bridge across I-94 with an overall length of more than 260 feet. Some decorative elements used to enhance the aesthetics of this project were a ribbed, cast-in-place center concrete pier. The bridge's exterior walls include a stamped pattern with a 2-inch recessed area throughout the length of the bridge. The lighting is black, vintage, ornamental light standards that match the bridge railing. Finally, a raised concrete median at Fairway Street utilized a stamped and colored brick pattern. Accepting the award on behalf of the project is Ben O'Lean from Dickinson Ready Mix.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank the association and its board of directors for this prestigious award. It's always a joy to make projects like this a big success. I would thank the members of the DOT that we've worked with, Dennis Yugi, Jason Fisher, and Rob Rayhorn. Also like to thank Aaron and Chad from Industrial Builders, all the members of the Wind crew that made this project a big success, and Civil Science for understanding the necessity to make this project a success. Projects like this are always fun to be a part of just because it ties the whole community together. This was an interesting project going right over the 94 business loop and over the interstate there. Thank you.
One other interesting note about the project is how concrete helps to increase the safety factor. The reflectivity of concrete compared to other paving materials plays a big role in the brightness and visibility on the trail after dark, resulting in a safe and secure trail for anyone who uses it. Our next award is the parking lot category. This year's winning entry comes from Fargo and serves the business needs of trucking firm E.W. Wiley. The project owner is E.W. Wiley, the design firm Enclave Companies, the engineering firm Houston Engineering, the contractor All Finish Concrete, the concrete supplier Coast Materials with help from Mapei Admixtures, Lehigh Cement, and Terracon. The North Fargo Industrial Tract received a new addition to the area with the construction of E.W. Wiley's new corporate terminal. The collaboration of Enclave Companies, Houston Engineering, and E.W. Wiley designed a parking area that could handle the large volume of trucks coming and going daily from this new terminal. A detailed expansion joint pattern guides truck drivers around the yard and helps with loading operations. The owner wanted the most durable concrete option for the parking lot with an expected service life of up to 40 years. A sustainable 4,000 psi exterior concrete mix was designed by Terracon to meet these specifications. Concrete contractor All Finish Concrete poured the 7-inch concrete parking lot, which covered more than 300,000 square feet. The concrete has ample traction, is easy to plow in the winter, and is relatively low maintenance. The exterior package consumed 7,200 cubic yards of concrete produced by Coast Materials. Here to accept the award and to talk a bit more about the project, once again, is Dave Grausam from Coast.
Thanks again, Art. Coast Materials is extremely grateful to be receiving the Gold Star Award for the parking lot division. And thanks again to the committee for recognizing all the work done at the E.W. Wiley terminal in the North Fargo Industrial Park. E.W. Wiley project was a combined effort from the group at E.W. Wiley and Enclave companies to come up with a durable life cycle parking lot that could handle the large volume of trucks and low capacities that occur at their new terminal. The group designed a 7-inch concrete paving parking lot with a detailed square expansion jointing to help guide the truckers into their parking spots and backing along the straight lines into their designated spots. All finished concrete placed and poured over 7,200 cubic yards of concrete on the project with a vigorous pour schedule that included 15-day period and 3 pours over 1,000 cubic yards daily. Also to be recognized with this project are the suppliers from Central Plains Cement, Mapai Admixtures, Boral Construction Materials, and Terracon. Thanks again for the recognition by the committee and to all the members for doing their part to making concrete all a part of their communities. Thanks again.
The 15-day pour schedule required Coast to utilize 2 ready-mix plants and its team of concrete delivery professionals to meet the hourly cubic yardage demands of all finishes paving crew. Our next category is street paving, and this year's Gold Star Award-winning project is Main Avenue, University Drive to 2nd Street in Fargo. The project owner is the NDDOT and the City of Fargo. The design firms SRF Consulting Group, Apex Engineering Group, the contractor Dakota Underground, and the concrete supplier Strata Corporation. The Main Avenue University Drive to 2nd Street project in downtown Fargo was a full reconstruction of all underground utilities and included new concrete pavements and sidewalks with improved ADA accessibility, new lighting and street and signal systems, and North Dakota's first multi-lane roundabout and a new concrete bridge deck. The project also introduced a counterflow lane on University Drive to allow motorists another access point to downtown Fargo. Prior to design and construction, economic studies were conducted to determine the best use of the existing footprint of Main Avenue and to balance the varying needs of businesses along the route. The results of the studies were incorporated into the final design. Concrete was chosen as the building material for the mainline pavement, bridge deck, sidewalks, sloped planter beds, and project boulevards. Concrete was selected because it provides a low-maintenance, long-lasting surface that blends well with existing NDDOT and City of Fargo projects around the area. The project team worked with its concrete suppliers, the project owner, and quality control firms to develop concrete mix designs to meet several challenging placement areas while still abiding by industry, state, and city specifications. Many decorative elements were introduced into this project to improve safety for pedestrians and the traveling public, as well as the aesthetics of the otherwise urban area. The use of colored and stamped concrete was utilized on some of the boulevard spaces, and concrete paving blocks with alternating patterns and colors were added to some ADA landings. In addition, concrete planters and curb beds allowed for approximately 150 trees, 200 shrubs, and 2,500 perennial plants to be planted along Main Avenue. Accepting the award on behalf of the entire project team is Vince Frost from Strata Corporation.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association and Concrete Products for accepting this award, recognizing the Street Paving Award. It was in phase 2 of a 2-year project. Late start on this project. We worked closely with Apex Engineering and SRF Consulting Groups. I want to thank James Mickelson for his work on it, and Jacob Nordic from SRF on that project, and Dakota Underground for giving us the opportunity to supply concrete to that project again. It's always tough doing a main artery street in a road during any time of the year, and especially this year. So I want to thank Dave Johnson from Dakota Underground to working his schedule to working with our schedule. Again, I want to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for recognizing this award, the Street Paving Award. Thank you.
A substantial amount of time, energy, study, and public and business feedback was incorporated into this design, resulting in a much-needed public improvement that will serve the needs of the community for many years to come. Our final award for the 2020 Gold Star Excellence in Concrete Awards program is the Sustainable Design category. This year's winner is the 2nd Street South Floodwall System and Closure Structures in Fargo. The project owner is the City of Fargo, the design firm Houston Moore Group, the contractor Industrial Builders, and the concrete supplier Strata Corporation. Built along the Red River, the City of Fargo and its allies have fought to protect residents and businesses from floods for decades. This has included constructing miles of emergency levees during flood events more than a dozen times since 1969. To provide a more comprehensive flood protection, project partners created a series of permanent flood control structures throughout the community. Concrete struck the right balance between affordability and reliability for this project. The flood walls, built of concrete, last longer, maintain their appearance longer, have less chance of leakage, and can better withstand debris and ice from flooding and a potential collision from a motorist. The project adhered to strict requirements set by FEMA and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. In addition, the project team sought and found numerous ways to create infrastructure that feels at home between the busy downtown on one side and the scenic river on the other. The project team incorporated many sustainable elements, including the use of light-colored pavement, helping to reduce urban heat island effect while also improving safety with greater visibility. Life cycle costs were also improved with concrete by ensuring the project will last for many years to come, saving on public funds in the long run. Accepting the Sustainable Design Award on behalf of the project team, once again, is Vince Frost from Strata.
Welcome. I'd like to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for recognizing this Gold Star Award on the 2nd Street Flood System and Closure Structures. The City of Fargo is the owner of this project, and Houston Engineering, Moore Engineering Group were the co-engineering groups on this. Was another flood wall with diverse admixtures, special mixes, and it's always an opportunity for us to showcase some of those products. And this was another one of those jobs that we got to do that. Working closely with Industrial Builders, John, the superintendent on site, was very understanding to some of the cold weather conditions that we had on this project, some of the time during the early flood. But it was the project went well. And it's a beautiful looking flood wall, showpiece for downtown, people going back and forth between Minnesota and North Dakota. Very nice project. Again, I want to thank the North Dakota Ready Mix Association for recognizing this award and for all the participants involved in it. Thank you.
As Vince mentioned, thousands of motorists pass by and see the project on a daily basis. The aesthetics of the project were given careful consideration to ensure that the new infrastructure truly enhanced the area while serving the greater purpose of flood protection for the city and its residents. Well, those were some fantastic awards. Thank you for all who helped build these outstanding projects. They are a true testament to the infrastructure improvements that better the lives of citizens of North Dakota. All outstanding achievements and all definitely worthy of recognition. Recipients of the Gold Star Awards will receive plaques commemorating their achievements. In addition, a Gold Star Awards publication will be available online, as will a recording of this program. Check ndconcrete.com next week for more information. Before we close, here are a few more items to note. As mentioned earlier, one of the focus areas of our organization is education, and we have a lot of great opportunities for you coming up in 2021. For those of you looking to receive or renew certifications through the American Concrete Institute, we will be hosting several classes in the upcoming months. Thank you to all of you who've been patiently waiting for the 2021 ACI class calendar. As you can imagine, trying to plan for any in-person events during this time takes extra consideration. The classes will be a hybrid model with some online instruction, and in-person hands-on training will be lessened to allow for proper social distancing. Registration information will be emailed shortly. For now, please save the dates on your calendar. Note that additional classes or locations can be added based on demand and class size. We also are sponsoring a Sustainable Structures web series. This series was developed by concrete associations from throughout the Midwest. The goal of the cooperative effort is to bring a greater awareness on the sustainable and resilient nature of concrete building systems to the design, construction, and development communities. The 5-part series runs once a week through February 10th. AIA and PDH credits are available, and there is no registration fee. To learn more, visit the web address on your screen or the Events tab on our website. Until we can host in-person trainings again in greater numbers, we have embraced the online learning platform for educational opportunities this year. We recently agreed to partner with the Minnesota Concrete Council and other Upper Midwest state associations to sponsor a series of free online training sessions throughout 2021. Registration for these events will be emailed 1 month prior and is required to ensure participants receive a certificate of attendance that allows them to receive 1 PDH or 1 AIA credit. In addition to these opportunities, our national affiliates will host a variety of virtual and on-demand seminars throughout 2021. So how do you stay informed? First, sign up for our email alerts. If you're not on our list already, please email Savannah Schmidt, our executive assistant, at sschmidt@agcnd.org and ask to be added. Second, follow our social media. We invite you to like us on Facebook at North Dakota Concrete Council. You can also find us on Twitter at ConcreteND. You can also visit our website, ndconcrete.com, and look at our events tab, find other online resources, access our membership directory, view archives of our monthly e-news publication, and more. Or you can feel free to contact me direct at the information on your screen. My information can also be found on our website. Finally, if you've liked what you've seen and want to become part of the NDRM&CPA, we would welcome your membership. We offer a variety of levels. Details are on our website. Again, on behalf of the association, thank you for being with us today. We hope you have enjoyed yourselves over the past 2 days and have maybe learned a thing or two at our virtual event. Here's to a safe and productive construction season in 2021.